While addictions destroy the lives of many people, there are those who are there to help lend a helping hand during a drug crisis. BCN's Heidi Echavarria has the story now of a youth worker who tried to save a person who was overdosing on Thursday in downtown Lethbridge.
What would you do if you were driving and noticed that a member of your community was having an apparent overdose? Would you stop? Would you get out of the car to offer the help and perform the exercise of compassion that every human being deserves? That was exactly what happened with Ronnie Degonier, a youth engagement worker who stopped to help someone who was debated between life and death.
I was driving south and I was going past the subway on Stafford Drive, and that's when I noticed on the side of my eye, I seen just a black figure kind of in between the signs there, and something told me, you got to go back, you got to take a look at what that is. And so I parked, and when I'd come up here, I noticed an older gentleman. He was lying straight on his back, and he kind of looked up at me and he was like, "Help me." And so I went and I assisted. I noticed he was in extreme medical distress.
But his brave act was not enough at that moment, as he needed help from those who were passing by. But the cries for help and assistance were in vain. Sadly, no one stopped to help them.
So he had mentioned that he had taken heroin, and that, but he was really having a tough time, communicating to me. But he needed help. As I was trying to help him, I was trying to flag people down, and it was just car after car just driving by me. I was really disappointed, that nobody even stopped to ask if I needed a hand, and just thinking about all the cars that had passed him before I had got to him. And with the weather getting cold, every second matters. I called 911. I stayed on the phone with them as they arrived. I was keeping him awake, and he was just holding onto my legs and really struggling to hang in there. And it's not just the drugs and the cold weather that's killing people, it's the lack of compassion. And so it's really important, this time of year, that if you see somebody out there in distress, that you go and you help them, because that's not just an addict, that's not just a homeless person, that's someone's uncle, that's someone's dad, that's someone's father. Like, we gotta help. We're becoming too desensitized to this problem. So I usually carry naloxone with me. It's to assist individuals who are experiencing overdose on opioids. In that moment, I really realized I wish I'd had it, because I could have helped them right away. And just waiting for the EMS, it felt like trying to hold sand in your hands, because felt like I was watching a man die.
November 24 till November the 30th is recognized as the National Addictions Awareness Week, which teaches about prevention and harm reduction. By working as community and helping in situations like the one Degonier experienced, we not only help reduce harm to those who use substances, but it is also a way to improve the life of people in Canada.
Downtown area in Lethbridge is struggling with homelessness and addiction. So this isn't just about addiction and homelessness. This is about humanity. People are out here dying alone in the cold. We can't let that be a normal. Compassion, it's not just about feeling bad, it's about stepping up. And we all have the power to make a difference. I don't know if he's alive. I didn't get his name. I hope he's okay.
We reached out to Alberta Health Services to find out the condition of the man, but they were unable to release any information. For Bridge City News, I'm Heidi Echavarria.
Powerful story.